to Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. And the Huskers kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. He'll bring it back looking for help. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Chanticleers offense comes onto the field first today. And here comes the maestro of this offense. Gets the start for this team and tries to get the offense rolling. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Second and long here. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Chanticleers will call on their punt team. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had. Not going to risk a return here. The fair catch. The Cornhuskers offense will now get its first chance with the football. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. This guy has every tool you could want. He is one of the better pass catchers in the game.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip? Right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
They're all over it. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Breaks into the open. He's at the tip, and he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Coastal. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? And the defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The run to the left. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Keep it on the ground. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking to throw, it's Randall. Lets it fly. He's got an open man. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Huskers will have it 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Hauls it in. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Cornhuskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with... That's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Let's take a step back, talk big picture Coastal Carolina. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
Hunt is in the air. Trying to make one miss. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
He's past the sticks. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Randall. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
See some running room.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Huskers will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it around the 20. The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Look out! Unloads in the nick of time.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now in this drive. Sacked first down, just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd and Cal. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Rush is on. He'll pull it down and run. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. And the shot to clears will line up to punt it away. They'll field this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Here on 3rd down. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Drops back, it's Randall. Finds space on the right. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Drops back on first down. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Cornhuskers want to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Looking for running room. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. And the Huskers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. That pass is incomplete.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Stepping to the right. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the ref. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Long way to go on 2nd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Turns it upfield. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. Good job just to get rid of that one. The Chanticleers will punt it away on 4th down. Makes the catch at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Pulled and fired complete. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Quarterback will keep it. He's got the first down. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Huskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Beal. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. He gets a hand on it, it's blocked.
Man, I've been a holder. It's never fun to see a field goal blocked because you're so low to the ground and you have that unique perspective. You see the mountain growing in front of you, all those hands going up, and you know that kicker has got no shot. That thing is going to get blocked.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll need a bunch on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. And the shot to clear as Will line it up on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. He's got the back in the middle. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. Absolutely perfect. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. Coming out with it, it's Witherspoon. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to... Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Touchdown, shot to clear. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Moving the pocket, it's Randall. Got his man. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Cornhuskers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Sells the run, looking to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. 2nd and long here. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. And the Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out, where are my playmakers? Who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Bill?
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Rolls right. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Working that left side now. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision. The shot that clears, send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Trying to take it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Soft spot in the middle. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Quick give. Looking for a crease. Turning it on. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Huskers headed quickly to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep...
Snags it, and he's open. He's at the to the house. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast. You can tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to... Six.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to.
Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. Takes it the other way.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. And now on second down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Randall. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Husker! Middle of the end zone, he's got it! The extra point here would tie the game.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Got his man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Gets it to the back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. On play action. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Out of the shotgun on third down.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. So the final period starts with a second down play. The throw on second down, and they need a lot. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Got room at the 35. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Cornhuskers want to crank the tempo.
And what a great job by the QB, man. Seeing the blitz, understanding I got to get the football out of my hands as soon as I possibly can, and he puts it on the numbers to his receiver where he can get those yards after the catch. Great timing, but more importantly, great job seeing what that defense was doing and getting rid of the football.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Motion from the wideout. They want to run this quarterback. Got maybe a yard, third down and 9 coming. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's third and long. Moves the pocket. It's Randall. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska! They move on top here in the fourth.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. They'll run the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They'll try the right side. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Taking it the other way. Past the 50.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd down to the air. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st. Finds his man. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Couldn't set his feet.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it. There he goes. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. The Chanticleers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They just keep firing. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And they get a little closer here late in the game.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and trying to make plays late in the 4th quarter.
The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
How about the coverage by the defense? It's almost like they knew they were running a curl route, sitting on the route, doing a good job of seeing the quarterback, breaking on the football. This defense is dialed in to no matter what you throw at them.
Can't make the catch on 3rd down, and the rarest of drops for this guy. And the Huskers will punt this one away. Trying to get started. He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Long way to go on second down. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. Needs it here on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. The Huskers will try to run out the clock in the final minute. To the air, it's Randall. Fires on the move. He's got it. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams score.